Hi, welcome back to my cup of TV. Jenny.
And Erin.
Hello.
Hello.
Do you know what? We're really lucky that we're able to film this today on release day.
I know.
Because otherwise we'd be waiting 2 weeks.
And
we would have had it spoiled by then. I've managed to avoid hearing anything.
do you know who the biggest person for spoilers is, though?
J-Hope.
Yeah. He does it for everyone. He's spoiled every little bit of every release we've
that's
ever
why
had from them.
I don't have the sound on my phone. So when I'm on Instagram, I can check the stories and I can scroll through them quick. Because I can be like, okay, can't see that. Can see him looking pretty.
Yeah. That doesn't count. I've seen what he looks like a little bit, but I've not heard anything. But also because it means that now we can stream it.
Yes.
And I've seen that it's doing quite well in the UK. You know, now I want to be a part of it.
Because if you're not in the UK, or you are, but you don't know how the UK chart works, basically, because of the random photo cards in the albums, physical albums don't count towards the sales in the UK.
Yeah.
So if you order the album, it doesn't count. So we have to stream. Just stream to get it in the charts.
I have a good... I've not even heard the song, and I have a really good feeling that it's going to...
It's going to be a bop.
Yeah.
Although, could you imagine if J-Hope just stunned us with this beautiful vocal ballad? Oh, he will one day. He's going to do that to us.
He will.
But yeah, you just know it's going to be a fun bop.
Yeah. And because this is like his little, like, hurrah for now, guys.
Yeah. I did see some stuff online that, obviously, for Jin, Astronaut was with Coldplay.
Yeah.
Even though not officially a featuring or anything, they were on it, wrote it, you know.
Yeah.
Did it with him. Now, J-Hope working with J. Cole, which is, as far as I'm aware, an idol of his. I'm like, who are the others going to do the same thing? Work with someone?
That would be so nice if they get to tick off like an aspiration. Yeah. But it's quite cool in a way because you know they could be, or J-Hope is introducing us to a music taste of his. We might really like it. I mean, I'm terrible. I've probably heard some bits of his music, but I never know who sings things.
No, I don't know J. Cole. I know the name, but it's only when you go, I know J. Cole, and then you like name a song, or what this song, you're like, oh, no, I don't.
Well, do you remember I couldn't name
know the name.
Do you remember I couldn't name a Coldplay song when we played this game? So I'm a little less sad, I think, about J-Hope going in, because I have it in my head that he's just going to be reunited with Jin. I don't know that that's how it works. I don't know that
that's how it works, but that's what you want to believe.
Please don't ruin that for me, because that's what I believe, and I think he's had an amazing time and he's going to move on to a new experience.
Do you know what? I think J-Hope, as much as he's smiley, happy and scared of bugs, and when things are going wrong he's all very flappy, I think he's one of the strongest members mentally. Do you know what I mean? I think he's actually...
I love him.
Yeah. You can't not. Impossible.
Exactly.
If someone said to me, I don't like that guy, I'd be like, there's a you problem going on here.
Well, precisely. That should be like a flag on... You know what? If I ever make a dating profile ever again in my life, that question's going on there.
Yeah. Thoughts on J-Hope. If it's negative, it's like red flag.
Yeah.
Something wrong with this person.
Swipe.
Yeah.
I don't know what way.
Swipe down to hell.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Straight to hell. So please remember to like, comment and subscribe. In the comments, you know what we need. We need to know, what are your thoughts on this song? And J. Cole, what songs of his should we be listening to?
Ooh, yes. Recommendations, please. She that's going to be dancing.
What kind of question is that? Will they be dancing?
I don't know. J. Cole might not be like a mover and a shaker.
So?
True.
J-Hope will dance on his own. What's my plan for when I go on a date with J-Hope? I will stand and watch while he dances around me. Or preferably up on me. But he will dance for me. I was kind of hoping they'd bring back the old school bloop just for these. So it's filmed in the US?
Yes. Must be.
Make sure it's turned up.
Oh, just too cute.
Jackets like that look so good on him.
I know, I was like, how do I get that?
Every time I work, every time I burn, every time I move,
Does he just glow?
always for us.
Yeah.
Every time I live, every time I love, every time I hope, it's always for us. Riding something good or anywhere, shade in the air, gonna eat it, money, drink, go high on I tell even my was wake up, your love in your face, but I will have your molly's but I do not mean that fair. It's just what landed, whenever you want, go on huffy, wherever you want. You will like soup, you do the in the girl, in your home, like you want to come and get everywhere. Every time I work,
That whistle is so
Yeah.
catchy.
every time I move, it's always for us. Every time I
There's definitely...
How he moves.
There's emotion in this. You feel it.
hope, it's always for us. Every time I work, every time I burn, every time I move, it's always for us. Every
It's
time
like
I
danger.
Yeah.
every time I love, every time I hope, it's always for us. Yeah. Oh, hell, the mighty survivor of hell. Clocked down from heaven to sail. Holy water that I scooped from the well. Fought tooth for the nail just to prevail. Once the ruthless as I moved through the field, feeling worthy.
So he can move too.
To make a couple mil off a lucrative deal. Selling train of thought, name an artist who could derail. You never see it like a nigga hula hooping in jail. I got a friend smart as fuck, but he's stupid as hell. He swear to God ain't real, since it ain't no way to prove it itself. As if the universe ain't enough. As if the volcanoes ain't erupt. As if the birds don't chirp. As if a trillion nerves don't work in a human body.
I like these
Shit,
metaphors.
Without
Yeah.
the creator of this theater beside me, that gently guide me. Some days I wonder if I need to pick a different hobby. I'm deep in with this rap, and it's all a nigga know. I never did nothing better, it's hard to let it go. But like a father watching his daughter walk down the altar with tears in his eyes, you gotta let her grow. And so I shall, but first I've been holding my style. Coders around with more quotables than what the quota allows. You see a top 10 list, I see a golden corral, nigga. As the moon jumps over the cow, I contemplate if I should wait to hand over the crown. Stick around for a bit longer. I got a strange type of hunger. The more I eat, the more it gets stronger. The more it gets stronger. I said the more it gets stronger. J-Hope, Cold World. Every time I work, every time I work, every time I burn, every time I work, every time I
I
work,
like this little bit. The overlay.
In English.
every time I live, every time I live, every time I hope, it's always for us. Every time I work, every time I burn, every time I move, it's always for us. Every time I live, every time I live, every time I hope, it's always for us.
Oh, I knew they were gonna meet.
Oh.
Wow, he must be really tall. I feel like I need to see the lyrics again.
Okay.
I felt there was a lot in them and I was trying to get as much as I could, but I kept getting distracted.
Do you know what? It wasn't what I expected it to be. I was expecting something a bit more upbeat, boppy, like I said, like for club night. Whereas that was more, I felt that in my chest. It's one of those, I think, in different circumstances, would it feel the same?
I completely know what you mean, because I could sit here and I could just sit in that song and I could hear it.
Yeah.
But also, I know at club night, I'm going to hear people screaming
Those English
every
bits.
time I walk. Yeah. It's going to, the energy
It's different.
Can go from like here to like all out here. And to write a song and create a song and a melody and a beat that does that.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
No, I feel like
incredible.
Even now it's sitting in my chest, this feeling. And I think it's because he's saying, like, every time I walk, every time I run. It felt like what he's saying is no matter what he's doing, he's with us and we're with him. That's the way I took that.
Yeah, I agree. And it's for us. So everything he has done and everything he will keep doing, it's for us. It's for the other members. It's for all of them.
Yeah. I just feel like it's that kind of, I'm going to military now, but I'm still there. Do you know what I mean? I'm still here.
And then I loved the metaphors that like J. Cole was putting in.
I know what I think I do need to reread, because he was saying so many things that I think if I stopped and thought about those properly for a moment, I'd get a lot more from it.
My favourite bit possibly being the cow jumped over the moon.
Oh, the moon jumped over the cow.
Oh, is that what he said?
That's what he said, yeah.
Oh, okay. Either way, because I was like, that's like a little like nurse rhyme thing. I don't know. I'm assuming they have that in the States as well. They must do, or
I think so.
But saying things like, as if the human body doesn't like have all these nerves that are working, like as if this doesn't happen, like it's the connection and all the actions are so intentional and purposeful. How could you even think that they wouldn't be for that reason?
Yeah.
Like, I loved it. And then about, you know, being a father and like seeing your child grow, you have to let people go a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like you have to let a bird free for them to come back. It's just a different spin on how you say that. Oh, it was so lovely.
And I suppose from their perspective, it's what they do with their music. It comes from them. You create it and you build it up and you make it, and then you give it to the world and see what it does.
Yeah, and he said about honing all those years, like honing the skill. And I think about being a rapper, and I don't know whether I need to look at maybe some of those bits again, but it's the feeling.
Yeah, so I mean, it's still just sitting in my chest.
The whistle is going to...
That's a hook.
Be with me for hours. Yeah. I loved through J Hope's first bit, the dancing he was doing through the streets.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I felt like I got a little bit of like a musical vibe. Maybe like oh my god, what's the one they just did they remade on Disney with the two groups, like the modern, like the...
Sorry, you say musicals, I just go to Hamilton and now I'm stuck.
Not Hamilton. In Hamilton. It was a remake, West Side Story. But that kind of setting, a little bit singing in the rain. It's when the way he was doing his turns and he was really elongating his torso. It looks like the bottom half of his body moves and the top half doesn't, and then it comes back around after, doesn't it? Yeah, so very like pirouettes, and then just the way he was like dragging his feet and all those movements. It felt like a chorus could have come out if they wanted to, and I loved that. And I wasn't paying as much attention to his dance in like the subway bit because I was thinking more about the lyrics, but
it was all that slower, cool. Yeah. When he came out of the subway station, he was walking. All I could think was, how does he look so sharp and so cool? Yeah, so soft. and adorable and just beautiful, and
It was like there was like an ambient glow.
you know
coming
how
from him.
some people can look so cool and so put together that they just look so perfect. You're like, I wouldn't dare look at them, touch them, speak to them, keep your distance. They're too perfect. He looked that perfect, but he had a warmth that said, hug me,
Yeah,
Just
I do know.
that
I know
didn't give that-
exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
He's not too fragile to touch. Like
Yeah.
he's real. He looked so good.
He did.
That styling choice works well, and it was the tucked in t-shirt.
It was a jumper, wasn't it?
Was it a jumper? Whatever
No,
it was, it
yeah.
was because everything he wore was very baggy.
Yeah.
But like I said, when he was doing those like elongated movements, it just gave his shape such a length.
Yeah.
Even though the rest of what he was wearing was baggy, so it adds to the movements. I find that so fascinating with the styling choices. I really thought that the song was gonna end, because I felt like they were on their way.
Yeah.
He was on his way to him. Well, I suppose like the MV in itself is he was saying like goodbye and good luck to like the little boy.
Well, that's what I wonder, because he leaves the little boy, then he's on a journey,
Yeah.
and then he gets to J. Cole, who so he's his idol, who he maybe dreamt of being or being like.
And now they
So-
meet as essentially equals.
Yeah.
I can hear
the
it
whistle.
so.
And I've got
But-
that every time I walk.
Yeah.
Every time I run.
And I love towards the end how they layered their softer
Yeah.
bits of vocals through it. Oh, I'm so happy that I can just listen to this as I like now.
Yeah. I feel like it's going to hit me in the feels. It's going to be like with Astronaut, one that some days I'll have my headphones on and I'll be smiling like such a bop. And then other days where I have it on and I'm like, oh my God, I've got to cry. Because, yeah, I think it's another one of those.
It's a comfort.
That depending on your mood that day, you can go either way with how it hits you.
Yeah, like I said, it feels very comforting, but also I feel like it could be quite empowering, because if you look at it from like we said, like the journey that he's been on, but also all of the steps that you take build towards something,
Yeah.
and the idea that there is someone that doesn't even know you and is saying that everything they do is for you.
Yeah.
How strangely loved does that make you feel?
Yeah.
Like, he has no idea who we are, but
Yeah.
that's for us, and you feel it, and it feels personal, and I feel loved by him.
I think it's one of the things that they do in K-pop and that BTS do so well is they do make it feel personal.
There's the connection,
Yeah.
and it doesn't feel
It doesn't, you know how, I mean,
false.
I've been into groups, yes, they were when I was younger, but that were just like, we love our fans. And it's like, oh, they love their fans. Whereas you feel loved here.
it's I love you,
Yeah.
and you're like, I know you do.
Yeah.
It's like an adult relationship where it's a trust.
Yeah.
And I trust that they're gonna come back and they'll still be there for us. And oh, it's made me miss him a bit more now. I feel like I was being a bit brave earlier.
So, I mean, it's sitting in my chest.
I can tell when your voice goes a bit like, I reckon if I poked around a bit and got a bit too emotional, I could maybe make you cry.
I never cry.
It definitely made you cry.
So that was our reaction to J-Hope on the Street with J. Cole. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
I said I'll see you on the next one.
Well,
You won't be here. We'll see you on the next one. Maybe. As usual, I'll be here either way. It's my sofa.